What is the biggest city by population? The 10 largest. The population on Earth is growing every year, but there are cities where this growth is more noticeable. These are the largest trade, economic, scientific, and technological centers in the world, where the largest number of people live. The streets of these cities are bustling with life, and the noise almost never subsides. And today, I will tell you about the 10 most populous cities in the world. 1. Tokyo, Japan. The list of the 10 largest cities in the world with the largest population opens with the capital of Japan, Tokyo. More than 37 million people live here. This metropolis consists of several dozen settlements in the southeast of the island of Honshu. Tokyo is considered one of the most important financial, commercial, and high-tech centers in the world. This is evidenced by one of the main ports of Japan, Yokohama. 2. Chongqing. The most populous city in China is the metropolis of Chongqing, with more than 33 million residents. It developed at such a rapid pace that there was almost no room left in the city for new houses and roads. We encountered this problem during the construction of a new metro line and ended up running it right through a residential building. Now this house has become one of the calling cards of the city. Chongqing is the largest city in the world, not only in population, but also in area. It covers an area of more than 82,000 square kilometers and includes nearby villages. 3. Delhi, India. Delhi, with a population of almost 32 million people, ranks third among the top 10 major cities in the world. People from all over the country come to the Indian capital to enroll in university, find a job, or start research activities. This is where the offices of large international companies are concentrated. The city also serves as the cultural center of India. There are attractions here that are listed as World Heritage Sites. Among them, the 16th century Humayun's tomb, the world's tallest minaret, and Lal Kila, the Red Fort. 4. Shanghai, China. Shanghai is another largest city in China and the center of world trade. More than 24 million people live here. You can get acquainted with the cultural heritage of Shanghai at the Yuan Garden and the Jade Buddha Temple. The Shanghai Museum displays objects of ancient Chinese art, ceramics, jade exhibits, furniture, and more. 5. Dhaka, Bangladesh. Dhaka is a giant city with a population of 23 million. The capital of Bangladesh is located on the eastern bank of the Buriganga River and is capable of impressing and shocking even the most experienced traveler. The city is known as one of the most crowded and noisy on the planet. At the same time, it is very different from other megacities, since almost all of it consists of slums. Here the locals sleep, work, and slaughter animals for dinner. 6. Sao Paulo, Brazil. Sao Paulo is a Brazilian city with a population of almost 22 million people. This, another center of world trade and industry, is located in the southeast of the country among the valleys and foothills. The city is not popular with tourists. There are almost no attractions here. More than half of Brazil's rich people live in Sao Paulo. They travel mainly by helicopter, so it is difficult to find a building in the center without its own helipad. 7. Mexico City, Mexico. Mexico City is the capital and most populous city of Mexico. About 22 million people live here. The city is gradually going underground. Every year, some of its areas sink half a meter due to groundwater that erodes the clay soil. However, this did not stop Mexico City from becoming the business and industrial center of the country. The capital of Mexico is built up with old neighborhoods with colonial architecture and skyscrapers. The largest of them is Torre Mayor, which reaches 225 meters in height. The historic district is represented by the Mexico City Cathedral and the Palace of Fine Arts. 8. Cairo, Egypt. Populous Cairo is the capital of Egypt and the largest city in terms of the number of Arabic speakers, with about 22 million people living here. The central district of Cairo is notable for its fortresses, mosques, and palaces. The most visited places by tourists are the Salah ad-Din Fortress, Manial Palace, and the Egyptian Museum. The old city of the metropolis is represented by the narrow streets of the Coptic Quarter. In the vicinity of Cairo, there are ancient architectural structures that most attract tourists. One of these is included in the list of the 7 wonders of the world, the Pyramid of Cheops. Next to it are the equally famous pyramids of Khafre and Mikoran, as well as the Great Sphinx. 9. Beijing, China. The top largest cities by population also includes the capital, financial, and historical center of China, Beijing. The metropolis is inhabited by almost 22 million people. Among tourists, Beijing is famous for the Chinese Wall. Its length is more than 21,000 kilometers if you count all its branches. No less popular in Beijing is the ancient architectural complex of the Forbidden City. 10. Mumbai, India. Our ranking ends with the Indian city of Mumbai, home to about 21 million people. This city is famous for its film industry, as popular Indian films are filmed here. At the same time, Mumbai is the economic and cultural center of India, which is located on the coast of the Arabian Sea. The city is not popular among tourists because it is considered dirty. However, there is still something beautiful here. The city center is filled with motifs of European architecture, which is reflected by the Chhatrapati Shivaji Station and Museum, the Taj Mahal Hotel, and the Gateway of India. There is also a lot of greenery in Mumbai. There are trees growing here at every step. The metropolis is also home to the Sanjay Gandhi National Park, where tigers can be spotted.